You scale well, you play on the map. Boom needs someone to run around.
Oh, they
Go
should
for
Invoker.
They make sense too. I just don't like it with their draft as much as the Tiny.
Literally empower as well. And that goes a long way.
Tornado EMP with a zap there from the Fade Bolt, and that'll secure first blood. Yopaj gets it off of a gank, and that...
Both supports to contest these. Is Yopaj just
They're
getting...
still going for it. X-Nova, he knew about the Rubik being there, but he probably didn't know about the silencer cutting up the right-hand side, and is going to be able to get the kill on Yoe again, and Yoe doesn't even get the experience for the eventual kill.
He's getting Wisdom Runes to fight.
Varys, he gets spotted trying to steal some and will be punished because the skewer is there to be able to stop him. So they get the Wisdom Rune and they get some extra experience from a Techie's kill. Dumpster hero. And that is a statement that I do kind of agree with. Do you agree with that? Like, is this hero viable right now? Why are we seeing it here in this game?
Yoe is ticking out.
But he is opting for maxed out Stroke of Fate right now, which just means he's going to be even slower, I guess, in his synergy combo anyway. The Strength Morph is already out in your dream. He could be okay here. Varys is going to try and bail him out with the blast off, and indeed, in your dream is out. Varys is dead, though, a 1-for-1 exchange off.
I feel like he did, yeah. What did you say, though?
I think he said Miracle because Nickmer was there.
Oh, yeah,
and they
he
played
did
that
say
in the
Miracle.
playoffs.
That's right. I mean, Miracle's everybody's idol.
Varys had his TP canceled off of the cold snap. So sadly, he'll die in the corner. May I make you laugh?
No. Oh, give me that in.
You like my casting a lot?
Give it, +2, baby. No, not really.
We're denied by the tornado. But the charge is still coming through for Yopaj, and they've got the vision for him too. They still have the ultimate. They pull him back in with the blast off stun to follow it up. Could drop a couple of mines, and Yopaj does eventually die. Costs him a lot of spells, but they get him in the end.
I was about to say that chase does not look very good, but of course you have the ultimate chaser. The dog. Or the cow.
Yeah, but he does move. Nice tornado. EMP follow up there, but Yopaj needs some help, and he doesn't have any. It comes far too late. Natsumi shows up with the song. I mean, it was a nice combo, but he was literally out on an island. Nobody else was there for him.
Yeah, where were the supports?
Oh, what are we trying to do? Yoe, he picks it up, but he doesn't get to use it, or at least not for long. Nice catch from Zephyr to the test in this game. Oh, and he doesn't get off the bulldoze in time. He's not going to die, but he is going to take a decent amount of damage. Natsumi, maybe he's in trouble, actually. Charged up, controlled up. Global silence is there, but at the same time, so is the silence of the ghost. He's got to get rid of that one. Still doesn't have song, but because the global army geniuses do start retreating, jump away, hit by a cold snap, Yoe, zipping. Only has a little bit more mana to work with here. Charge in from the other side, DB, bulldoze, ensnared, lasts long enough, he'll kill him. And army geniuses struggle to find an opening here.
Like, there's a lot of turnaround for Boom. AG just having trouble initiating. Yopaj gonna find another free support down here as Varese goes down. Map pressure building up, and the pickoffs are building up. In your dream, gonna try and return.
Oh, Yokub tries to juke him, but runs back into Yopaj, but he does have help. In your dream's on his way. He's already killed one.
He's in trouble.
Next Nova, he's got to wait for him. Inkswell stun. Oh, didn't go off, or goes up a little. Oh man, that was some damage.
Goes on and give it back to Yopaj.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
12-6, you got it. That was a good one. 12-6, a 5,000 net worth lead as DB goes for it here, goes for it all alone. What was he going for exactly? I'm curious. He still gets a charge, but he's slowed down so much. No.
He has to deal with the Naga map pressure. Then, while he's dealing with that, if he wants to fight, he has to charge in his Invoker, which is one of the best answers this hero. Kind of have him on both fronts, and this Naga pressure is picking up, man. It is hard to play the map right now for AG. They're getting very heavily constricted, and the pickoffs are just coming to life. Where you're going. Again. Late term solutions. You go late game between the cores with the breaker magic damage. You can get an Ags on in your dream.
Now, charge kind of screws that up, but I don't think it's going to matter. DB's dead either way.
Jumping around.
His stolen charge is also going to be really rough.
You have global.
Zephyr giving the vision for him, has the global silence. Needed to be able to protect him. RP turnaround for FBZ, catches the Morphling and pulls him back into his demise.
Invoker's behind and Yoi's ahead. And he can just be jumping the Invoker and you can take the fights off that. Since that never happened, you just gotta force some go here. And
Ace while stun, trying to go for it. They have the skewer back on Avaris at the same time. He blasts off in place, hitting the stun onto the Magnus. So maybe they can get 2 off of this one, thanks to the Soulbind holding him in. But the song resets things, and Yoei is running out of mana. He's running out of health soon. Song expires, but the ensnare now on top of Yoei. Do they have anything to be able to help him out? Big stun by Zephyr with a stolen blast off once again. With the blast off from this guy, whether it's a Rubik or a Techies, he's still getting it. And this time it's in a winning game. As In Your Dream is fighting for his life up against the Naga Siren right now. Tornado comes on through, actually helps out a little bit, turns into the Naga, gets the ensnare onto the Invoker. Back in the Morphling, he's silenced up, but they do have the DB charge. That helps. Stun, throw back. Zephyr finishes off the Morphling by tossing him back into the arms of the Naga Siren.
on the Breaker and the Morph, you're closing out on Ags on Yokum. And an Ags for Yoei is on the horizon. So quad Ags here in the queue for AG if you can get to it.
Funny part is, I feel like the Ags is like the start of something, but you still need one more item on all of these heroes.
From memory.
And meanwhile, they're just getting picked apart by this FBZ Harpoon Magnus.
Get the Horrors later here. With the Naga later timings, nobody wants Aegis apparently. All right, that's cool. I mean, normally we leave cheese in the pit, but
oh my god, they're actually going to leave it.
I mean, why doesn't somebody from AG just walk there? Because they know.
I mean, they probably expect.
But you don't see it. It tells you it's somebody picks it up. So they know nobody picked it up. Look, you just got it.
Okay, Yoei got it.
This is so stupid. What?
And they tipped Tatsumi because they're like, buddy. It was all a bait.
What the hell was that?
He's going to get skewered. No, the charge. Perfect timing from DB. Arrives in just the nick of time to be able to bail him out. Bulldoze, Glimmer Cape gets him away from the ensnare, but not away from the Inkswell. That stun lands. Sunstrike over the top, extra bit of damage, but not quite enough to finish up DB. So ultimately, the outcome is the same as if the Aegis sat there in the pit.
Stupendous.
Nobody died. Nobody got a kill.
Why did nobody want it? I don't understand.
I don't know, but Rubik? Oh, the song save. And it stopped the Spearbreaker charge too, but this is the Storm Spirit's going to come in, finish him off. Or he's going to die into the Naga Siren on the outside of that. The supports are both just getting pummeled by these mobile heroes.
Yeah, you're out of mana.
And the RP lands on He's actually morphing. Oh, disaster. What a great stun, though. Stun after stun. The Inkswell charges. Thanks to the Naga Siren illusion, they were actually winning that fight. If only the Morphling didn't morph into agility, they would have won this.
This fight's going amazingly. The Dark Portrait's still fighting.
They're going for DB. They got him with the tornado, and they're already TPing onto the outpost. He's in trouble. He's in an RP. And the Ice Path, even if he could get up, he'd still be ultimate. Soulbind, maybe.
Yeah, the Soulbind. I mean, there it is.
Got him.
Welcome to pain, Mr. Breeze. It starts with them.
Collapse should be back with this new Magnus, right? Because maybe you don't have the same kind of horn toss, but now your skewer effectively goes farther thanks to Harpoon pulling heroes out of position even further.
Sure, Collapse isn't sad about it.
Has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
People, especially if he goes in to set something up and dies.
They're going through the outpost. That is a bold move. It's going to work, I believe. Oh, they didn't quite spot the silencer. It did not work. And now they're going to get sandwiched because the ward got put up on the high ground right before, and now the is going to be Vari's dead right away. Still, though, Army Geniuses can still hold this bit of territory. They have the mission after all. They're going to go for the buyback TP onto the outpost with the initiation onto FBZ. But the Magnus just too tanky. Meanwhile, DB tried to charge in through the side, got stopped. Charge does go out, stops FBZ. Once again, Natsumi's going to call it quits, though. He has that illusion on him. They're going to chase after Global Silence after the zip in RP hits on the Storm Spirit. They don't want to fight. FBZ goes for the TP out, but nice use by In Your Dream, turning into the Naga Siren. Still got the Storm Spirit, but he managed to stop that TP away by using the ensnare from the Aghanim Scepter Naga to be able to get that kill. Zephyr charges through with a stolen charge. Still going to be caught by the ensnare. Buybacks all around. Big tornado, not enough to be able to save the Rubik, though. That's going to be Gem dropped out as well. Varis can't really grab it, though. And it's going to be a dieback here. Tries to give him the Inkswell stun, but the illusions by themselves. No commitment needed from the side of Boo.
They have charge vision.
Now,
Dark Portrait.
Still going for it. They're going after X-Nova with the Dark Portrait. The Glimmer Cape does not give him the invisibility in time. And they found another one. Real Natsumi. Caught in here. Managed to get the Yopaj Invoker as well in that grab. But no. The side plus the Orc get a ton of damage onto the Storm Siren. Safe, though. Oh, that Inkswell stun, that did something different. Gave him a nice little heal and a dispel that saves his life. Through the gates. What does Army Geniuses do? I mean, it's a death sentence sometimes to go through that side portal without vision. Do they run across the map? And can they even get there in time? They're going to try. They're going to follow Roshan through the side portal here.
This is
insane. Boom are going to see this. Oh my God, they're going to see this.
What the hell?
Give them the vision. BKB goes out from DB. Managed to get a charge onto 2. The rest of the team is following through. They're going to go for the Silencer first. The Harpoon goes out. Managed to miss that one. Manta dodge onto the side. Silencer still up. Global Sound as a result. And Yoka wins through the side portal and dies as a result. A 2-man hold in by the song.
He has RP.
NPC, he's ready to go for the RP off the song. Get the timing. Oh, he hits the Storm Spear. The BKB goes out for the Storm, but the physical damage may be too much. No, the charge on through. DB helped him out just enough. Now the Soul Bind. They buy back, grabs the two of them, holds them together, rips them apart. Natsumi desperately trying to create more illusions, but the AoE damage
back through the gate
with the low HP Naga Siren. It doesn't last for long. The Soul Bind hits Zephyr. They actually managed to do that. They YOLO through the side portal, and it all works out okay for Army Geniuses. Unbelievable.
I don't know how that works. You're going through the portal one-on-one. Your techie's just suicides. He literally just hurls his corpse through the gate so his team might drive. You have a 5-on-4, and you get nothing. You get nothing out of this. You get a Grimstroke buyback. They're gonna find Yopaj. They have Gem. What are you doing here, son?
Dying.
Meditating. How much do you get out of that? Like, who need to get a lot out of their RP, whereas AG are kind of just fine poking with some illusions. This Dark Portrait Magnus, I guess. I don't know, why not? Send the illusion. I am the Naga now, sir. Oh, there's that skewer they're looking for.
They managed to get a Soul Bind, but they can't really get that deep into the base, or maybe they can. Charge on through. They managed to grab 2. The song is going out, but FBC still dies. He does have a buyback, though, and they're all so close to the fountain. Oh, they are so close to the fountain. Ability to hit the opening of the song. The blast off comes in. Where's the skewer back? They are all going to the fountain. It's field trip, everybody. Let's go to the fountain. It's a day off indeed for Army Geniuses, as they are not going to be hitting the barracks. They are not going to be taking the throne. They are going to be going to the fountain time and time again. It's In Your Dream is going to be pulled back yet a third time, potentially not needed. FBZ doesn't need to hit a third skewer.
That's one way to get some extra damage your Invoker was lacking.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, DB back inside the real game needs some help, and he gets the charge. Okay, the blast off lands onto the Rupik, who came a tad bit too far forward.
He felt
and they
the brunt of that
get
charge.
a pick, a punish there.
That down.
This late into the game for sure. X-Nova tries to go for the D-Ward instantly. caught
Cannot go for that.
by Army Geniuses. You can't go blind into these high grounds. You have to expect Army Geniuses around and protecting their vision. But they're going to go for the skewer back on a DB, straightened up into the scythe off the nullifier, so it's full duration.
Committed a lot.
Global silence.
He's too
trying to cover
tanky.
even further. They couldn't do enough. DB is going to go back into it. Charge out on FBC. Jumping forward is the Morphling, but Song. It's going to allow them to be able to reset TP out. The charge is still going off, though. Going deep inside the base, trying to cut in from behind.
Oh, that's FBC's buyback.
The target they want to go for it. Buyback on him, and he's dead. They get it. 2 minutes on the clock.
No
You're
BKB.
dropping down on Army Geniuses, though. They're going to lose DB for it. He has buyback where the opposing offlaner does not.
Charge is coming through. It's coming fast.
Yeah,
it's real damn fast.
He's Zephyr. They go for it. The blink away. No. DB chases after him still. But the turnaround scythe, Bloodthorn used onto the Storm Spirit. He needs help. He doesn't have a BKB. They need a little bit more damage. And they're surely going to get off the fighter. No. Zip away.
How is he alive?
Over time is still not enough. The curse, and they finally finish him off. FBC arrives just in the nick of time. But his team needs help. Natsumi needs help. He's trying to get up on Song. He gets it up. The BKBs are still up. They expire soon. DB's going for it. He's at his ultimate, but he can't get it off. The Storm Spirit's gonna bots two onto him, but the global silence hits him. Another chance for Natsumi to be able to get away. The initiation is not there, and FBC is indeed left behind after the first kill on the Storm Spirit.
Here at the start of that. I thought he had like an Aeon disc or something. He wasn't taking damage. He is just walking through him. You are no man's land, son.
Charge got him. Zephyr picked off here. Big kill. Every kill is big, but this one is a dieback.
Could be a fortune cookie, and inside the fortune is,
He's under attack.
I see a fountain in your future, in your dreams.
Oh my
God.
Dodge it. They got him on the side. Hit him with the RP on the Storm Spirit. Jump in. The blast off trying to dissuade as much as they can. FPC is dying fast. He had a skewer up, but he couldn't get unstunned. It just lasted too long. And this time they dive in around the tier 4s, but
Radiant's middle tower.
with the skewer already used, the tier 4s are nothing compared to the power of the fountain.
No way.
to
2-man
jump.
again.
Disney,
3-man charge.
Oh, these charges with the grabs of the Storm Spirit just look too good. Even with the buyback available, it's over.
FBZ no buy. That skewer was their last hope, and as you said, that charge is way too damn good at this point. Nothing you can do to stop the Space Cow from sealing your fate. Damn, what a late game pullback from AG. This game looked really rough with the Naga timing, but Boom could not capitalize on it, and this late game Invoker did not impress me, man. Yopaj just didn't get anything off. I mean, he has full refresher here. He's kitted, but it just didn't feel like the damage was there, and he's a Hex.